Hello, I'm Cassie Knoll. This week on Suncoast FYI, Vintiquity Lane, Action Auction, Affinity Kitchen and Bath, and a Harvest Festival at Mixon Fruit Farms. All next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. Do you love finding vintage discoveries and giving them a newfound purpose? If the answer is yes, then Vintiquity Lane may be the place for you. I've been practicing saying that word all week long, so I get this right.
Good job.
Welcome to the show. We have Angela Shear and Debbie Wentland here with us. You guys are co-owners, right?
Yeah.
Of the company. So tell me a little bit about Vintiquity Lane and how it got started.
We have a third partner, actually, Gina Miller, who can't be with us today because there's not room on the sofa.
It's not quite big enough for that.
But it's just three friends. We've known each other for a while. We wanted to do something creative. We all love furniture, fabrics, color, anything that's fun. And we just really felt it was that time of our life where we wanted to be creative and have something more to do. And just started the business. It's one of those things you always think we want to do it, and it's like, okay, let's just go ahead and do it.
Yes.
So we felt it fitted a niche here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know too many antique places or that kind of fit like what you're saying that you guys do. So you guys just kind of had this hobby of finding old items, and do you refurbish them as well?
Well, you'll find a little bit of everything. That's the excitement about it. We say that's the vintiquitist in you, right? Because you find something and you refurbish it, re-love it. It's not your typical grandma and grandpa furniture that's just brown that you inherited and you're bored with. It's maybe vibrant colors or a new purpose. So you have a dresser that's now used as a buffet, for instance, and it's a beautiful blue, and you've put some new pieces or new hardware on it. So it kind of gives things a new life. And the things that we have are so different. So it's not like you'll go to your friend's house and see the same thing. So it's pretty neat.
That is a very cool thing. My mom and sister would love you guys. Oh my goodness. They love going and finding stuff like that. So what is your business philosophy?
I think we've got a couple, but the main one is that we really share our passion with our artists, and we look at ourselves more as a family than just business co-workers. We really do. So not only is it important to get the right artists and the amazing work that our artists produce, but it's also the right person, the right fit, the personality, because we all want to work together. We all want to be successful together. So it's not just about us being businesswomen, it's about working with the right people, with the right products, and networking, in a huge way.
And it seems like that would come through in the products that you produce as well. And just generally, if you walked into the store, you would feel that how well you guys get along and agree on everything. So when you just talked about networking, tell me a little bit about your networking with local businesses in the area.
Well, that's what's so amazing is Sarasota typically is centered around our visitors, our snowbirds, and we love them. But there's this whole sort of secret culture of locals that are interested in creating and sharing that. So when you think about what's, sort of to answer your question, a little different and how do we market that, it's by using local artists to promote local businesses. We often do social events with the businesses around us so that they can share what they do and everyone networks. So it's really a huge benefit to the community. It's a great way for us to create something here that's for the locals as well as for the visitors, and we like that idea.
And I mean, it seems to come across when everyone works together, everybody benefits.
Yeah, yeah. Raising tide rises all ships.
That's right. Good saying. That's a good one. So tell me what some of the rewards have been from starting Vintiquity Lane.
I think my personal aspect has been the friendships that you can see developing every day between our artists. People that didn't even know each other before are doing things together, creating things together, teaching each other their skills. And it's really genuine, and we can see things when we're on Facebook or when we're looking and seeing what's going on, the genuine friendships that have developed. And then also, I think personally, we've all grown working together. Gina and Angela and I, although we're friends, we've not worked together in a business before. So we really feed on each other's strengths and help each other with our weaknesses. So I feel I've learned a lot about myself, and I think the other two feel the same way.
I was going to say, I can tell how
amazing.
passionate you guys are about what you
amazing.
do, and I can tell you really love it,
Yeah.
which
and,
I'm sure comes across.
and that we love it, and we love to see the excitement of our artists, and we love to see the excitement of the shoppers. Like, when you have someone who comes up to check out and they have a piece, you never know the answer you're going to get with what do they plan to
Yeah.
do with this, or how do they plan to use it, or what's the significance to you. You'll hear people tell you stories about how their granddad used to have, you know, a car business and this antique signs that it brings them back. So we kind of like the idea of letting people remind them of their past and our histories, and then also create something new with it. So
That is so
it's
amazing.
exciting.
So this sounds very exciting. And if people want more information about Vintiquity Lane, where can they go for that?
They can go to vintiquitylane.com, and our website has extensive information on it. So,
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show
Thanks for
today.
having
And
us.
Again, best of luck with your business.
Thank you.
you.
And stay tuned to Suncoast FYI. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. A classic car auction will be taking place on the Suncoast, and here to tell us more are Mark Zemmel and, get this, Chris Zlammel. Did I get him?
You did.
Yes, you did.
I got him.
Good job.
I got him
Perfect.
right on that one too. All right, so let's start by talking about the reasons why people would sell their cars at auction.
Well, the first reason is the time frame. It's very quick. You know what day and what time the car is going to sell, and there isn't a lot of wasted time. Number two, the advertising brings a lot of buyers down for the auction, so you know you're getting a very competitive price. And number three, it's very exciting and fun, and people really enjoy it.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy at
There is.
auctions for sure. And you have one coming up on December 5th and 6th.
That is correct.
So what kinds of automobiles will be there at that auction?
We'll have all kinds of automobiles, everything from project cars around $5,000 or $10,000, all the way up to one-of-a-kind cars at $750,000.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like a high-profile vehicle coming.
There's a few of those.
There's a few of those, which actually brings in Chris here because you are the owner of Classic Cars of Sarasota.
Correct.
So you'll have some cars in the auction as well.
We do. We'll have some of our cars there, and as long with everything else that Mark is bringing. We currently have about 106 cars under roof in our
Oh my goodness.
58,000 square foot building.
And you guys just moved to that location on 301, right?
Yes, we were located on McIntosh. We outgrew that facility. We grew about 400% in the last year and a half.
Oh my goodness.
And we're located in the SRQ Commerce Park building, quarter mile north of University on 301. It's in the Benderson complex. It was built for us to be a classic car dealer.
That is very cool. We'll have to definitely check out your location sometime.
We would love to have you.
All right, so going back to the auction, so if people want to put their cars into the auction, what do they need to do that?
They can go online to www.myactionauction.com, go to the Sellers tab, and they'll download an application, fill that out, bring a copy of the title front and back along with a $150 check, and they're in.
That simple?
That's simple.
Do you have to review them and some people can't come in? Like who wouldn't be able to have a car in the auction?
Well, it just depends on the car mostly, not the person, but
Oh, I mean, it's
everybody's
not, yeah, it's not
welcome.
personal. But so it just depends on the car itself.
Sure.
Okay. And so what do people need to be able to do to bid on the vehicles in the auction?
To bid on the vehicles, it's a $100 check plus a $1,000 cash deposit or a bank check, and they'll fill out a simple form, and they're in. It's very, very easy. It's very exciting. People are going to have a great time.
I would say it really sounds like you've simplified this to the max.
Yes.
People just come, they bid on the cars, or they come and they sell their cars, and
They
everybody
can
has a
even
good time.
come and just look. We have just a regular spectator admittance for $10. They can come in and just enjoy themselves.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously classic cars, as we were talking about in the break,
Right.
are such an interest to such a large part of our community. And you were talking about how, and we were discussing how that's almost like a social thing.
Right, it is. It's becoming bigger and bigger every year. Now with celebrities having their own TV shows, it's fashionable to have one.
And do you know ahead of time what cars you might be putting in the auction here as a teaser for people?
Well, we sell about 30 cars a month, and we're about 3 weeks away. So it's hard for us to give you an exact run. We're going to have a run sheet. The day I think Friday, he's going to have his run
It'll be
sheet
ready.
ready. We'll have it publicized on his website, which is actually going to run And there's more stuff coming. People are calling, our phones are blowing up every day. So we're taking hundreds of phone calls a day, and our facility sees 300 people a day through there.
Wow. And you said you have 106 cars already
106 are under roof right now, yeah.
That is impressive. Now, so where does the auction actually take place at?
It takes place in Classic Cars of Sarasota. There is a 10,000 square foot area to the side. It's all indoors, rain or shine.
That's so convenient. As a meteorologist, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're thinking ahead on that. That's good. Okay, so that's going to be on the 301 location.
Right.
How convenient is that? That's awesome. All right, and so where can people go for more information about classic cars to start with?
Well, you can go to our website, which is cleanclassiccars.com. You can see all the cars that we have, pictures and videos. All of our cars have 50 pictures and videos. And then Mark has his website, which is
myactionauction.com.
right.
Which is where people can go to either register their car
Right.
or
They can.
to also find information if they would like to come and buy a car for that
Right.
weekend as well.
They can.
Well, thank you for coming on the show today,
right,
gentlemen,
Casey.
and best of luck at your
Thank
auction.
you for
I'm sure
having
you'll
us.
have a great time there.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
Take care.
And coming up next on Suncoast FYI, Affinity Kitchen and Bath, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. Affinity Kitchen and Bath specializes in taking your vision and creating a quality, customized look for your home. Here to tell us more is Tiffany Farrell. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Cassie.
It's been a while since you've been here.
It
I'm sure you
has
have
been.
a lot of new information to tell us about. So let's start by talking about the sale that you're having this weekend.
Well, we decided to go ahead and start a process of clearing out our granite yard a couple of times a year to help make room for new exotic and beautiful stones. And so this Saturday is our first inaugural granite giveaway and remnant sale.
That sounds awesome.
It is going to be very exciting.
So tell me what will be happening at the sale. What are the price markdowns? What's going on?
Well, one of the things that we do, we fabricate all of our own stone and corian at the shop, and so we end up with a lot of what we call sink cutouts. So that's when you fabricate your kitchen countertop and you have a sink, you end up with a little piece of stone, and those are all free. So anyone can come and take them. They're fantastic for artists, gardeners. They're great for stepping stones. They're great for statuary. They're great for caterers to put cheeses on. So that's just free. Anyone can come on by. We've got a maximum of 3 per car. And then all of our remnants are going to be fixed price, so it's not a square foot price event. It's just going to be starting at $35 a piece. You pick it up and walk away with it, or we'll do cutting for you, and then if you want it polished, then we'll have a pickup time a little bit later on in the week.
Oh my goodness. It sounds like you have everything all in one.
We pretty much do, yes. And all of our in-stock granite is also going to be on sale, so we really want to clear out as much as we can to get ready for the new season coming up in January.
All right, so this is going to be at Affinity Kitchen and Bath tomorrow.
It is tomorrow from 9 to 3 on Lime Avenue, just south of 12th Street.
And we were talking because it's an outdoor event and there's a pretty good chance of rain tomorrow. So is it going to be rain or shine? You guys are going to make it work?
It's going to be rain or shine. We will make it work, and we will not blame Cassie for the weather.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's why I wanted to bring that part up. So what types of countertop materials do you carry besides granite?
So as I was talking about, we fabricate granite, all levels, from level 1 entry level all the way up to the exotics. We also carry a large selection of quartz products, which is an engineered stone. It's a man-made stone that is 93% quartz crystals from granite, and then polymers that make up the rest. And we also have corian and solid surface materials. That's an acrylic material, which is great for bathrooms and seamless installations. Recycled glass. We do laminate as well, so we have a really large selection.
It sounds like you have a selection that's variable also cost-wise for people as
Absolutely.
well.
Yeah, our price ranges go from entry level. Like I said, we do commercial work, so we have to be available to the commercial market, rental units as well, and then all the way up to the most exotic and beautiful homes.
That is very cool. So what should a person consider when choosing a countertop?
Well, the material is very important, but so is your style of cooking in your house. We have clients that are in love with natural stone. There's nothing in the world that can match a natural piece of granite from the earth. It has flow that moves all over the place. It can be gorgeous. People will put it on a wall as a piece of art. that may not be something that you want to prepare a meal on. It might be difficult to cut carrots and see where they are if you've got kind of a granite with a lot of movement in it. So that's one thing to consider. There's also maintenance that's involved in granite. It does have fissures and it has pores, and you need to seal it regularly. We do have a 15-year sealer now that we offer as well, which is incredible and helps people out a lot. Engineered stone is more of a consistent pattern. It's easy to work with. It has less maintenance issues, and but again, it's kind of simple. So if you like a little bit of movement or natural elements, a lot of people still veer towards the to granite. And then Corian, which is the acrylic, is not heat resistant. It's not as scratch resistant, but it's so easy to maintain. It is seamless, so you can wipe things right off. You can have a sink integrated into the countertop. So these are all things that you need to think about when you're getting ready to do.
You have every option under the sun.
We do. We do.
I was going to say, when you're saying granite countertop colors, mine is pretty much black, but it's called peacock because it has some color in it too. And you can't see the crumbs on it until you wipe it, and you're, oh, my counters are dirty.
We have clients who will buy a countertop because they can't see the crumbs.
Yes.
And we have clients that will buy the countertop so that they must not see the crumbs. It's really interesting how people choose.
Again, something for everybody there. So we have to go real quick here. Do you specialize in any other products at Affinity Kitchen and Bath besides countertops?
We of course, we do full kitchen design and cabinetry closets, indoor and outdoor, which is our favorite thing as well.
Again, everything. You have every option. That's why people need to go visit you. So where can people go for more information on this?
They can go to our website, www.affinity-kitchens.com, and our Facebook page as well, Facebook/Affinity Kitchens, I believe.
All right. And then again, tomorrow the event is from 9 till when?
From 9 till 3.
All right.
And we will have some bagels and coffee.
Sounds, again, like you've got it covered for everybody.
Thanks, Cassie. We do. We're excited.
Well, thank you, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for the rain.
Okay.
And stay tuned to Suncoast FYI. Coming up next, Mixon Fruit Farms. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. Mixon Fruit Farms always has something new and exciting going on, and this weekend, of course, will be no exception to that. Here to tell us more is Sherry Gooby. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Cassie. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to have you back.
Thank you for having me again.
I would say you have a big event coming up this weekend. You said you've been planning for a long time on this one, so tell us about it.
We have the Harvest Festival coming. We do it every year this Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5. We are having the Nerveless Knocks. They're part of Circus Sarasota, and they're going to do 2 shows each day. They do like a thrill show, so they do the Wheel of Death, the sway pole, 100-foot sway pole, chair stacking, and aerial art, stuff like that.
I love that their name is Nerveless Knocks, but for the viewer, for the person watching,
oh my gosh,
it's a ball
it's
of nerves
so
on
scary.
it.
I know, but it's really cool because it's, you know, in the grove, but people are driving by right on the road, so you have this like 100-foot like wheel, like hamster wheel that they balance on, and it's going like this, like in a circle.
Oh my goodness!
And so probably get some car crashes in there.
Get some extra viewers looking.
I know, but it's really neat. Yeah, so we're very excited about that. We have about 100 crafters coming. Stage entertainment from local schools performing, Manatee High Band, that will be there running our kids zone where we have orange themed like citrus games. So we have Santa coming from 12 to 2:30 with Miss Florida Citrus, Summer Foley. She will be there signing autographs, so that's a big deal. What else? Oh, we have Antique Car Show, both days. So lots of stuff happening. I can't keep up.
It sounds like you guys, I don't know how you guys pull off so many events successfully.
Yeah.
And what's really neat to me is that it's an orange grove.
Yes.
And then and you have all these amazing things happening on the side as well.
Yeah, we always have a lot of stuff going on. Janet never likes to keep us still.
I mean, that's the way to keep the orange grove going, so that's very cool.
So it's a lot of fun, though, for the community. We have about 10,000 people that come through, so it's a community event, and we love doing it. We do them 2 a year, so we have one for Orange Blossom in the spring. So right after this, I got to start planning for that one because it's right around the corner.
And you guys have been doing this for a while, too.
8 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Now, here's my other question. Being the meteorologist, I know this weekend we have some rain chances in there.
We're not talking about rain.
So we're rain or shine.
Yeah, rain or shine, we will be there, and so will Santa.
And that's what matters.
Yeah,
the big
cook
guy's
off
going to
to
be
Christmas.
there. All right, so tell me, how is the Peaches Restaurant involved in this festival?
We work with Peaches Restaurant. All 10 restaurants, the servers right now are doing a contest where whoever sells the most orange juice, they win some kind of big prize. But you can get into the festival for free with your receipt from Peaches.
Because Mixon supplies the orange juice.
Yep.
For Peaches.
Yep.
What a great way to keep it local here around
yes,
Sarasota.
love it. So.
So other than eating at Peaches to get your receipt and your free entry, how else can people get free tickets to the
There's
Harvest
free
Festival?
tickets in all the papers and magazines, and so you can get in for free.
And you said you have more than just a Harvest Festival going on this weekend as well.
Are we going to talk about that?
Well, I'm just talking about the other options
No,
that
no.
people can do at Mixon as well.
Yeah, we can. I have 2 weddings coming this weekend, so we actually have 400 people, but that's at night. And yeah, so we can do weddings, we do stuff for the schools, birthday parties, you name it, we can do it. We have everything going on there all the time. For your Christmas gifts, we do a lot of corporate gifts and baskets and stuff like that. So
was saying, I've seen-
jams and jellies and fudge, kettle corn, all kinds of stuff.
All those typical kind of Florida style
Yes, yep.
things when you go in there. And I was gonna say, I've seen pictures of the wedding venues that you have and the gazebo and the beautiful areas. I mean, you have a lot of options for people too.
Yep, absolutely.
That is very impressive. So besides coming out to the event again this Saturday and Sunday, if people want more information about just everything about Mixon Fruit Farms, where can they go for that?
Well, they can go to mixon.com or contact me for weddingsinthegrove.com, and I can help plan your wedding. But yeah, or Facebook. Try our Facebook.
That's amazing. Well, again, so the event again is this Saturday and Sunday from 9
to 5. Yep.
On both days, rain or shine. Go to Peaches Restaurant, drink the orange juice,
That's
check it
right.
out, and thank you for coming on the show
Thank you
today.
for having me.
And stay tuned to Suncoast FYI. We'll be right back. That's our show for today, and thanks so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Just call our sales department at 941-361-4223. I'm Cassie Knoll, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.